make sure it's kosher. Lean on me like Bill Withers until you smell the roses. What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. Reclaim America! So there's like 150, 200 white guys, police escorts on bikes, you know, walking in, I guess, D.C. to reclaim America, you know, for Trump. Called, what is it, the Patriot Front, I guess, which is like, you know, Proud Boys-esque, who feel like, you know, America was bequeathed to us white boys and we want a country. You owe us. It was bequeathed to us. So, here's the thing. They all running around with looking like dyed federal agents with, you know, Ku Klux Klan white Pooh Shiesty mask on, because they don't want to be seen. And here we go with the, you know, I don't want to be identified, but this is my country. I want to be in the shadows. The shadows. Getting all the money and the power. I want to be the man behind the man behind the man. You're puppets for me. It's like, you mean to tell me y'all, it's a work day and y'all came together, kind of, tiki torch apparel. You will not replace us, Pooh Shiesty style. You know, I don't know. Probably playing Eminem. I'm not afraid to take a stand, everybody. You know, it's like, okay, bro. With shields and drums. Yeah, at least you got the drums on beat. I saw you. You tried to, so, because, a couple of y'all was in, maybe college band at, I don't know, North Carolina State or something, y'all marched with it, y'all didn't have a drum major, but you know what I'm saying, somebody got it together with these little bootleg marble shields, Captain Merica, what a butt like. But, but people don't take stuff like this seriously, right? These white guys are just walking and they want the country back, and they want the country back from who? From who? From what? Seriously. What did you lose in the country? And I'm going to make this another conversation, because I was talking to my lady about this as far as like entitlement. We were watching, what is it? The Porter. It's a show, I guess, on BT, set in the early 1900s, Jim Crow, but it's in Canada. And I want to say it's Ottawa. And it's basically the same setup. Black people getting shafted by the government and white supremacy, and guys running numbers to have a side hustle, but white people pop up. You did all the legwork. I need 60% of your business, or I need 100% of your business because I'm white and I'm your master. And here's the thing. I told her, I said, that ideology, if you look at television and film, pretty much goes through all racial kind of movies. And the reason why I bring that up is because I was like, one of the issues with America is I don't think white America can actually operate and do quote unquote business without oppression and deprivation of somebody. Like, I don't think they've made their money on good business practices. I think they've made their money off of stealing food off of somebody else's plate for their hard labor, and claiming it as, we're white, we can do it. So what you see now is you see a country that's incompetent because you ran out of stuff to steal. And, now you're trying to steal from each other, and guess what? Everybody ran out of stuff to steal. And I was like, in every major industry you could think of that's been created in this country of America, a lot of the wealth came from somebody's stolen intellectual properties, inventions, somebody's stolen work, somebody, the profits for somebody else's work. It hasn't been from people's sweat from their own brow for the most part. Even when you had people who were, like I would say, like I used the scenario because we watched Ford versus Ferrari. And I was like, even in that scenario, you got Shelby, and I forgot the guy's name who died that was played by Christian Bale. They started working for the Ford company because Ford didn't know what they was doing. You get what I'm saying? Ford didn't know what they was doing. So, and so now you're in business with people in your same industry because you've gotten over so much on kind of using racism to put you where, getting where you're at because of racism. And then when you actually needed people with a skill set, they weren't even in your umbrella of your company because you didn't have that. You didn't feel like you needed it until you needed it. And I find it interesting because to me, it's the same premise that goes with these guys who want to reclaim and get the country back. A lot of y'all don't know what y'all doing. A lot of people have taken a good hard look at America's uh, practices in business and have come to realize that the heads of all of these industries are complete idiots. You know, they'll cut off their nose to spite their face, or they'll kill their business in the long term because of some egotistical short term issue. And you see it over and over and over and over and over again. So when I see stuff like this with these guys, we gotta reclaim America and do what? You're not gonna do nothing with it. You're just trying to live off of somebody else's. You're trying to live off past racism's glory and present. If we could get back to racism, I could finally be on top again. Cause I don't know what I'm doing without it. It's like, yeah, take your Pooh Shiesty mask off and go back home to Brenda and shut up. You know, because y'all really don't want no problems like that. Because part of that is we're marching and then we're gonna come for the streets. And white people have this thing where white people can be violent in posture that we finna be violent, and everybody just looks over. Oh, they're just white people. Like people of even of all races and even their own group is getting tired of these people with this. Oh, you think you're gonna bully? We're gonna preemptively show you that I can bully you, and then I'm gonna bully you. And it's like, no, all of you bad built polo shirt wearing bastards gonna wind up getting hurt. And people gonna take your mask off and stump you out, and then you're gonna, do you know who my father is? I work with the Department of Home Defense. I'm a police officer. You're assaulting him. It's like, shut your punk ass up. We're gonna reclaim America. No, it's just being cowardly again, man. Nobody cares now. You know, so that's just my opinion, man. Tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.